Hey guys, alright. As you can see, I'm back to making more videos. Right now I've got the main light off and only the secondary current USA light on, and it's on a cycle that's supposed to simulate like a cloudy day. So you'll see the color changes. It darkens up, it varies the blue and the white. It's supposed to simulate clouds, I guess, going overhead. I did a little cleanup here too on this rock right here. I actually pulled it out and had some algae on it. That's why the branching GSP is all withdrawn, because I had it out of the tank, and pulled a little green hair algae that was growing in different spots. I think there's still a little bit of it down underneath there, but I got most of it off. Put it back in the tank. And a GSP, I'm going to call it Emerald GSP, which is the smaller one there on the branch that's all come back or popped back out. You can see my overflow, or not my overflow, my return pipe is getting a little bit of bubbles coming through it. Some users, I've watched videos on YouTube, they get all bent out of shape if they get some bubbles, micro bubbles coming through the overflow into the tank. And it doesn't bother me. It's whatever floats your boat. I kind of like it, actually. You're simulating an ocean with waves and bubbles and all that, so it's, I don't mind it. And actually, the reason that happens, or is happening right now, because if I go into sump here, you can see my pump is right up against the glass here. The water overflows, comes down here, and causes a little bit of bubbles. You can see them there. And since the pump is sitting right at the edge of the glass on this side, they occasionally get sucked into there and go up the hose and into the tank. Usually what I do is I try to move the pump away from those bubbles, and that does away with the bubbles, but just the tension on the pump, and it vibrates and kind of tends to come right over here. You can see I got a bunch of bubbles that just dropped into there. Again, I don't mind it, but some people do, so not a biggie. And while I was cleaning up the other part, I did a little bit of a water change again, just a tiny bit. I sucked up some of the debris that was on the sand bed, which is why some of the GSPs here are a little bit withdrawn, but you can see how it's begun to spread on the rocks here. Let's see if I can zoom in. I still got to get a new scraper to clean up some of the cyanoalgae that's on the back there, just because I like it nice and clean. Some people love their tanks all covered up with it, and again, that's fine. Whatever you prefer, it's your tank. Do it your way. So there's a little bit of a view of the cloudy cycle of the current USA light fixture. Makes it nice when you're sitting on the couch and it's constantly changing, highlighting different corals, different times. That's it for now. Until next time.